tired of playing. I need you to beg for your computer network back. Beg me to not take down your network. You have 10 seconds.
Yes, I will.
This is a hostage situation, and the scammers have two choices. 1, beg for their computer, or 2, kill their internet, shut down, and disappear.
Shaiz, do not turn your computer off. If you turn it off, it's going to be gone forever.
We put a virus on their system, so if they do shut down, the only thing they can do is watch their computer die.
When they boot back up, this is the only thing they're gonna see.
We'll start on October 7th, where we spend some time doing a collection stream. Basically, our goal isn't to waste time, but instead to hack as many scammers as we can.
This is David. How can I help you?
Yeah, is Steve still there?
Yes, I'm Steve. How can I help you?
It says allow remote control. Tell your partner the following ID. Okay.
So essentially what we're doing is I'm just kind of bulldogging it, and I'm using the fact that I assume this number is being like routed, to different places. So I was on the phone with Steve, and now he's pretending to be Steve. And I hope he can't hear me right now. Hey, can you hear me, Steve? Nope, you can't. Okay.
Like Pierogi said, we're trying to get the scammer to connect to us as quickly as possible. Because as soon as the scammer does that, we can reverse the connection and ultimately hack a system. Which we successfully do, but there's a bit of an issue.
And my name is going to be Stephen Phillip.
Okay. Have a good day.
First of all,
Should I just go forward with this guy? I mean, his internet's terrible.
The unfortunate thing about hacking scammers is that we're at the mercy of their internet speed. If it's bad, we can only get so strong a signal. And when the connection's lagging, there's a much higher risk of us being caught when we start messing with their system. So for a lot of these guys, we'll bank their computer and monitor them off stream to quietly prevent scams and to gather information that we can provide to authorities. This was our plan for Steve here, until we started browsing his files, and then we came across this.
Gosh dang it, dude, are you kidding me?
Oh, a little knee slap.
Why do scammers start exposing themselves constantly?
Line them up!
Well, I have an idea.
All right, what do you think?
I want to put a tripwire on his computer that if he shuts down, that his computer's toast either way.
So we got to work building our program, and while we were doing that, we happened to receive a phone call.
What we should do is hold on, I'll tell you in a second.
Hello?
hello. Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Stephen again. I just gave you my number and the line got disconnected.
Oh, I thought you said everything was done.
No, I did not say everything was done.
Oh, okay.
Now, all we gotta do is buy some time until we're ready to strike. Steve has us fill out a fake refund form, and then he instructs us to open our bank page so you can manipulate it and later sell us on the illusion that a large amount of money was deposited.
Obviously, as you guys can see, this is our fake bank. They blocked the screen out, but we can still see what's happening.
They are working on their refund, and when the refund arrives in your account, you will see it in your statement, okay? And you said the computer is how many years old, ma'am?
71.
You are 71, but you sound like you're 40, ma'am. Trust me on that. How come you sound so young?
Do you want to know the truth?
Yes, like you speak well, you sound well, you have good knowledge.
I have a thinking room. I've got this thinking room in my house. It's got blue walls and it's got a yellow door. And when I look at the blue walls, it makes me think of the ocean. The thing about that is if we were to think about ourselves like the ocean, think about all the possibilities in life, about if we were to be the ocean, our minds are the ocean, our minds are the possibilities. We could take those possibilities and be anything that we wanted, just like the blue walls. Let's say you had blue walls, right? For instance, you can now start thinking that the blue walls for you are not a barrier to your life. They're not enclosing you in, but rather you can sink your subconscious into those walls. So next time you come to a point in your life, Lionel, that it's too hard, it's too much, you're not gonna get there, look at your blue walls. Sit and look at the walls around you. Look at the blue walls and know that it means possibility.
Right.
After this, Steve tells us that a mistake happened and that we received $24,000 and that money needs to be quote-unquote returned to him. However, we just got confirmation that our program is finished and working.
All right, so we're getting everything set up to do the confrontation with this guy. Like I said, we're gonna confront him. We're gonna put something on his computer. After 10 seconds, it opens up the map link on his computer and it shows his picture with a lock screen. And we have the password to unlock his computer and he's gonna have to beg for it. If he shuts his computer down, then he's screwed.
I have something I want to tell you, Shaiz. Do not turn your computer off. Your computer is...
leave it. Yes, leave
Shaiz,
it.
your computer is hostage right now. Okay? Do not shut off your computer right now. I am the only one who has the passcode. You have 5 minutes to beg for your computer back or it's going to be destroyed forever. Shaiz, do not turn your computer off. If you turn it off, it's gonna be gone forever.
Oh God.
He's never coming back.
He's never coming back.
He can't,
and he didn't beg
honestly,
for it.
we can't even get him back even if we wanted to.
Yeah, suffice to say, we didn't get the response we wanted. And since our program permanently broke the scammer's computer, we're not able to try it again. But at the same time, who said we have to make this specific guy beg? After all, there's plenty of scammers out there, and plenty of systems that we can take over.
Is this Microsoft?
Yes, this is Microsoft. This is Roy Miller. How are you doing today?
Meet Roy. He's our real target for this video. And on top of everything you're about to see during this call, our time with him will eventually lead us to leaving our office and trying to intercept a $40,000 scam in real time.
All right, here we go. It is Bitcoin. Gosh dang it.
That's even worse.
It is even
That
worse.
means we gotta be fast.
It's really worse.
But before we get there, we need him to connect to our system so we can reverse it. Or do we?
Bro, we already have
Yeah,
one.
open it.
So when Roy tries to connect to us, we can see his desktop name. Remember when I said we like to store scammers when we can't initially do anything to them? Well, we have a database we can search through, and when we searched Roy's system, we got a match. We opened it to make sure, and there he was, typing our information into remote access software. So since we know we have him, we're gonna try and wind him up throughout the whole connection process.
Now, whatever comes up, let me know, okay? You keep updating me.
Huh? Sir, can you please speak just a tad louder?
I'm speaking way louder. I'm speaking way louder, sir. Can you please put me on speaker that you can hear me more?
Yeah, that's fine. I have you on speaker, but it's like you're whispering.
I'm not whispering. I'm talking like my throat out.
Thank you for helping with that.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about it, but I'm trying to help you to fix it up, okay? Read out to me my...
Huh?
Arey badwa chod. I want you to read the number.
Oh, he's calling me a deaf
Read
customer.
your mobile number.
Read my noble number?
Yes.
Okay, do you have a piece of pen and paper?
Yeah, I have it.
1362.
Okay. Now wait.
Can you hear me fine?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Huh?
Ah.
All right, he wrote down on his
Now
customer
what do
thing.
you see on your screen?
He wrote down deaf customer. Behra customer. Close it down?
No.
Close my computer down?
Sir, you don't have to listen, okay? You wait. Can you understand? Wait.
Yeah.
Now, during that whole thing, in the background, we were going through the process of finding his exact location. And finally, we got a ping at this hotel in Goa, India.
All right, so we have this exact location of the scammer. He might be watching, so I'm not going to show it up on the screen, unfortunately.
So now that we have some identifiers, we can move to trying to get Roy to beg for mercy.
It's going in and out of black screen.
Now what do you see on your screen, sir?
All right, now I can see it. It says, up now it's back to black.
What do you see on your computer?
All right, I'm tired of playing. I need you to beg for your computer network back. You need to beg me.
What?
If you don't beg me for your network back, I'm going to expose you. I have lots of information on you. You need to beg me right now. Do you understand?
What do you have? Tell me.
I know the villa. I know the villa you're in. You need to beg me. Roy,
Okay.
are you going to? Are you gonna ask for mercy, Roy? You have 10 seconds.
I will.
You have 10 seconds.
Yes, I will.
Right now,
Okay.
you have 10 seconds or else I will send you know who to your villa. You have 10 seconds.
What, sir?
Beg me to not take down your network. You have 10 seconds.
Okay, I beg you, do not take my network.
That's it? I don't think that's very sincere, Roy.
Why, sir?
Roy from Goa, I know exactly where and what your villa is. I've already talked to you before, Roy. You better beg for mercy. This is your last chance. Your network will be destroyed.
We are begging.
Why did you call me Behra? Oh my gosh. We are begging.
Now, of course, after all that, Roy shut down. But this story is far from over. The next day, his system came back online. And based on what he was doing, he was definitely scared.
This is Roy from yesterday, and now he's watching the stream back.
Yeah, and like we barely did anything. Like we touched one thing. He's like on the verge of like, am I hacked? Am I not hacked?
Like, imagine the point in time where you're like, oh crap, it was scammer payback.
So over the following week, we continued to watch Roy. And eventually, I guess he concluded that he wasn't hacked because because he went right back to scamming. Now, I mentioned while we're watching scammers, we quietly prevent scams. And the best way to do that is getting in contact with the victim and having them disconnect without saying a word. But on October 17th, we were watching Roy scam a victim that had over $100,000 in her bank. On top of that, Roy was using a very unusual and frankly disgusting method to access that account, and we'll talk about that in a minute here. Of course, we pulled the victim's phone number and tried to contact her, but no dice. However, at one point, Roy pulled up her address, and we realized that she's actually very close to us. So maybe, just maybe, we have a shot at intercepting the scam in person.
Let's go.
All right, so Pierogi, Knight, and Seven are about to go head out to try and save a victim that's probably like an hour away from us. The scammers were logged into her bank account, and I'm actually gonna show you guys this now. She just withdrew $40,000. But yeah, hopefully she's heading home so that they can intercept her. If she's heading somewhere else, it might be kind of tough to catch her.
Such pieces of trash, man. These guys were on the victim's bank account on their computer. So they weren't even on her computer, they were on their computer watching her bank account. So that means they had her username and password. I just hope she's not going to Bitcoin ATM. I hope we don't get that call from Daniel. If we do, we're possibly screwed and we're gonna have to scramble. If not, then we'll just go take care of business. We'll stop another Havala package. I might spear a Havala guy if somebody shows up at the house. Spear? You might spear him, like Goldberg.
Something I want to give a little bit of clarity to is exactly how Roy was able to access the victim's bank account on his system. Now, typically what the scammers are going to do is they will do all this illegal activity on the victim's computer themselves because it doesn't point back to the scammer. So there must have been something that happened where he was losing access to the victim's computer or phone, but he had her username and password, and I can only assume that he had all the security questions that you may get when you log in for the first time from somewhere differently, but he was doing all this on his computer. And he was able to pretty much track what was going on, the victim going to the bank and getting the money out. He got the visual confirmation that she had gotten the $40,000 out, and he didn't even need access to her computer anymore. And I want to highlight that this is sick, this is disgusting. I've never seen it happen before, where a scammer literally logs in to a victim's bank account from his computer. Now, there comes a point where Roy is pulling up the victim's actual physical address through her bank account. And that is a huge mistake because it reveals that the victim's actually really close to us, and Roy could have never really known that because when we're on the phone with him, we're actually giving him a fake location like Sarasota, Florida, or San Diego, California. And in order to achieve that, we have to use NordVPN, which makes it look as if we're from that location. I use NordVPN whenever I deal with these criminals. It's super easy to use. One click of a button, I'm connected to their servers immediately. My IP address is hidden and my internet traffic is encrypted. And it doesn't matter if I'm on my host, VMs, a phone, or even a smart TV, NordVPN is on every major platform to protect you. Their servers are lightning fast, so when you're connected to them, you won't even notice that you're on a VPN. Now, that's important for me when I'm scam baiting because I deal with scammers in different countries and latency can be a problem, but not with NordVPN. And an additional feature that we love to use here in the office is their MeshNet functionality, and it's pretty much like a virtual connection that you could make with other users or other computers around the world, where you can do things like send files safely, securely, or even do virtual LAN parties safely and securely, which is really cool. So head on over to nordvpn.com/Pierogi for an exclusive 4-month free offer on top of their great discount for the 2-year plans. You can try it risk-free for 30 days. If you don't like it, I know you're gonna love it. You get your money back guaranteed over at nordvpn.com/Pierogi. Thank you so much, Nord, for partnering with us on this video.
About 15 minutes later, we get into the neighborhood.
All right, so let's not say any identifiers. Here, you talk. I'll be back in a minute.
Pierogi goes up and knocks on the victim's door, and nothing. No answer. So he knocks on the neighbor's doors, and then
I went to the ring doorbell of the next door neighbor, and the lady made some excuse, and then somebody else was yelling at me on the ring doorbell. Can you guys, one of you guys try to call Dan?
Yeah, we should call it and see what is actually on the screen.
I'll pull him up. Hello? Hey, are you seeing anything different on the screen?
I can look right now.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Now, back at the office, Daniel, Cena, and Maze can see the scammer's computer from our machines. And when we go to check it, we find some bad news.
He's looking up probably that looks like a gas station. It might have a Bitcoin ATM.
And that address he's looking that up?
It's on the screen right now. It doesn't look like the mouse isn't moving around, so they might not be by the computer, but that's the most recent thing on the screen, and it's in the area that you guys are in.
There was no other tabs or anything?
There's one other tab open to maps, but I can't see what the address is.
OBS recording too. If you want to stop the recording and start it,
Oh, actually, that's a genius idea.
It should be in my videos folder under Roy.
Okay, got it. I'll take a look, and then I will let you know if anything else shows up.
No worries, no worries. Much love.
All right, thanks, guys. I mean, look at this. that looks like a place where there'd be a Bitcoin ATM, right?
agree.
So, dude, they're gonna have her put 40K in a Bitcoin ATM?
All right, we're like 11 minutes away, but they're also ahead by a little bit, so we don't know.
While we were driving, we also started digging to see what kind of place the victim was going to, so we could figure out exactly what the scammer was trying to have her do.
Oh yeah, Bitcoin Depot.
Oh, it is Bitcoin.
It is Bitcoin. Yep.
Okay.
Oi, oi, oi. All right, here we go. It is Bitcoin. Gosh dang it.
That's even worse, dude.
It is even
That
worse.
means we gotta be fast.
It's really worse.
Finally, about 10 minutes later, we arrived at the gas station.
All right, so we got, what's this guy doing here? Not a lot of people here. All right, I'm gonna go check. I'll be right back. All right, we'll be right back. Hey, was there someone that was using the Bitcoin ATM at all? No?
Have a good day.
Okay, because there's a lady that's like being scammed right now, and I'm trying to drive and stop her because she's got like $40,000, and they were sending her to this address.
Now, real quick, we're gonna break the fourth wall right here because I have to point out how crazy this is. While Pierogi is in the gas station talking with the clerk, you can see this white SUV pull up next to us. Well, we're gonna find out later that that's actually the victim. And if we had pulled up even 5 minutes later, she would have already been inside depositing money into the crypto ATM. I mean, what are the freaking odds of that?
Okay, there has been no one today.
Gotcha,
I had
okay.
an older black lady yesterday.
Uh-huh.
And I asked her and she's like, no, I know who's on the phone. I'm like, okay, I just wanted to make sure because she's like, I'm sending it to my bank. I'm like, I don't think that's your bank. But
That was yesterday?
yeah, I don't know if it's that's them. But
Okay. All right, I appreciate it. All right, we're gonna wait this out for a second. The store person said that there was a lady yesterday that came by here. She said, yeah, I'm not getting scammed. I'm on the phone with my bank. So whoever that was getting scammed.
I wonder if this is the second time they're doing this.
Possibly.
You know, because like if they already had the login and stuff, there's clearly a lot of time invested in this.
There is an elderly lady next to us right now,
She's on the phone.
and she's talking to somebody. All right, here we go. She just grabbed like a purse.
If you see like a big bag, 40 grand.
She grabbed a like envelope looking thing that looks like the same from the bank.
If she walks in and lingers for a second,
Yep, no, we got her.
Yeah.
I think this is her.
It's a good possibility.
I think we've got her.
Yeah, she's on the phone.
Yeah,
right now.
she's on the phone.
Can we ask Daniel if there's audio coming through then?
One sec. How do I turn the mic on?
This is definitely her.
It has to be, dude. She's angry.
Who pulls into a gas station and sits there
right-click,
on the phone?
Should be surveillance.
Yep, and then
Audio feeds. Yep, audio feeds, and then the mic is the first one.
and right click open.
I think this is her.
I don't hear anything. Did he go in there and?
Well, I went in there and asked the
Yeah, the clerk, right?
yeah, but there's a lady that just pulled in, and she
Immediately
looks
on the
probably in her 60s, and she's on the phone and talking, and she grabbed like a kind of an envelope. You know, like it's not an envelope, but it's like
when you pull cash out, they give it to you in like one of those
yeah,
paper.
yeah.
So-
All right, she's getting out of the seatbelt. This has to be it. No, we're good. We're straight. We're straight.
Oh yeah, she has. Oh my, that's her.
Let's go, baby. Let's
That's her.
freaking
Here's the
go.
back from-
Yep, we got it. We got
Here's the back
it.
from-
Yep. Ma'am, can I talk to you? Can you put it on mute? Can you put your phone on mute? Those guys are scammers. They're trying to take your money. Can you hang up on them? Or can you give me the phone really quickly? I want to yell at them really quickly. Is that okay? Or do you want to yell at them?
how do you know this?
Hello, beta. You think you could take her money?
Yes, I can hear him talking to him in there.
Oh, this is Scammer Payback, and you thought that you were smarter than me? You're not going to take her money. She's safe, beta. Don't you ever think you can take money from innocent people. Don't you ever. You understand me, beta? It's Scammer Payback, and you know exactly who I am. May Tera Bapun, I'm your daddy. So you might as well shut down for the day because you're about to be exposed. You understand me? Bye, beta. Okay. So, those guys are scammers that were trying to, that's $40,000, right?
Yes.
I know.
It did not feel right.
Can I go to the bank and help explain?
Yes.
Okay. I'm so happy we
Dude, talk about down to the wire.
Yeah,
They
literally-
got there literally 5 minutes before she showed up. Literally in the nick of time.
that is actually the closest victim save we've ever had.
Yeah.
I run a YouTube channel. It's called Scammer Payback, and we saw what was happening. And we saw that. I know. It's okay though. You're safe now though. Do you know the closest bank? I know this is a lot. Yeah. Okay, can we go meet over there? Is that okay? All right.
Yes.
It's gonna be okay.
I had a stroke and
I'm so sorry.
did not feel right. Things did not feel right.
Well, you're safe now, okay?
How did you know you saw me?
I'll tell you everything, yes. I promise, I'll tell you everything, okay?
After all this, we went to the bank with the victim.
So there was a lady that was just in here and she got $40,000 out of her account.
Now you may recognize that there's no visual here, and the reason being is because when I showed up and informed the bank what had happened, the banker was not very pleased with me.
If you have a seat, we'll handle this, okay?
Okay, well, yeah, because I'm making sure she's safe because she just took...
This is kind of a privacy for our client, so if you have a seat, we'll handle it.
Okay, because it wasn't handled, that's why I'm here, because she was going to lose her money, so I'm just making sure she's good.
Understand.
You know, the only reason I'm here is to make sure that she returns the money successfully into her account. You know what I mean?
I'm going to speak from the heart here a little bit because I get very frustrated when I'm at the bank. And I'm not saying that all banks are at fault, but I think that they need to take more accountability with regards to scams. And they're not going to be able to stop everything, but they need to put technology, better training of their people in place to be able to make it harder for victims to lose their money. Now, I know as a customer, we have the right to take our money out and put it in. Like, I get that with banks. But it feels as if sometimes banks are trying to protect themselves from like a legal or compliance standpoint of, hey, we did this, so we're okay, even though they allowed this sweet lady to take out $40,000 out of her account. And I think that this is indicative of a huge problem where banks are not putting these kind of stopgaps in place where it makes it harder for somebody to lose all of their money because we're not going to be able to get to every single victim. Now, typically what we will do to a scammer once we're done with everything, just like the first casualty, is we'll destroy the computer so they can't go after anyone ever again. But Roy is a very special case. Not only was he trying to steal $40,000 from a very sweet grandma, but she had just had a stroke. I want you guys to think about the mental and emotional turmoil that she was going through. And if we hadn't gotten there, she would have lost all this money and it would have been possibly catastrophic for her and for her physical well-being in her life. So we're taking this case on and we have some leads that Roy is not working alone and we're going to investigate him and his buddies. And Roy, if you're watching this, you can't do anything. You can't get rid of us. You can't hide the evidence. We know what you're doing. We know who you are. We're about to come back for you and there's about to be some payback your way. So stay tuned. This is Pro with Scammer Payback saying don't get scammed.